If there is a line to distinguish between reality and illusion, is there also a line to distinguish between existence and death?
When was the last time the station was used?
I don't know. But the rails rusted and everywhere is boarded up. Peaceful, don't you think?
Straight, narrow, and flexible. That's what you mean by peaceful, sure.
What's the matter?
Well, dead end. Our lives are going down a rusted old train line to nowhere, that's the matter. Same old routine, day in and day out. Discipline, right? That's all I need, discipline.
Will it ever end?
Exactly. Maybe we can break it through so you won't be stuck anymore. We can just be together.
Let's go off track. We make our own way. We don't have to put up with this pointless bullshit forever.
We can find somewhere unforgettable to make our mark. You're right, we can be our own author. Might not have written our beginning, but we can write our ending.
Heart racing, mind numbing, so much noise and silence all at once. My will was not as strong as hers. Or maybe that was the point. Maybe my will was too strong for her. I betrayed her. Yeah?
Emily?
Mom?
Emily, what happened to your voice? Are you sick?
No, it's my morning voice. It's early, Mom.
Really? So it has nothing to do with sleeping pills?
I just didn't sleep well again. I got a bit sore throat now. I didn't speak to anyone for 3 days.
You shouldn't rely on the pills, you know.
Please don't worry about me. I can look after myself. I just need some downtime to recharge. It's good being silent sometimes. Besides, all that everyone ever does is complain about cliched problems that they have no intent on solving. What time is it?
Almost 7. Sorry, I shouldn't call you so early. But do you get a permanent job? Do you have enough money?
I work most days I can manage. I gotta go now. Someone's calling.
Okay. Please come home whenever you're free. And just let me know if you need any money. I love you, Emily.
Thanks, Mom. I love you too. Hey, finally returned my calls. How are you?
Sorry, I've been quite busy lately. I'm still at the film festival in the States and gotta go to another one in 2 weeks.
I want to keep working on my project, but do you think there's any chance for me?
Well, I would say...
Hello? I can't hear you very well, but you'll keep me updated, won't you?
Yes, so I need you to sign here.
Okay, sure. Thank you. I'm just curious. No one mentioned how you found me.
We rechecked the patient's record when he woke up from the coma yesterday. We only found the patient's sister's name, Jackie, and her contact details, but no one else's. And when we contacted her, we realized she'd passed away.
What about his parents?
There is no record or contact details for his parents.
So, you found my contact through Jackie's?
Well, kind of. She wrote down your details for her emergency contact.
I guess that's karma. Plato talked about the difference between knowing what to do and acting on it. Jackie is persuasive, manipulative, seductive. I'm obligated to you forever. I will do whatever it takes to make this right.
Come in.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Emily.
Oh, Emily, nice to meet you. Can we talk outside for a minute?
Okay, sure. So, how are things going? Is he okay? Are there any improvements?
He's been for a very detailed checkup. Physically, he has improved. But in terms of his mental state, I recommend that he stays another 2 weeks for further observation.
Once he's stable, he's free to go, right?
Well, he just woke up from a 3 years coma. He needs a lot more time to fully recover, both physically and mentally. But each case is different.
Are there any lasting symptoms or effects I should know about?
It's hard to say now. Each patient is different, which makes it impossible to say what his specific symptoms will be. And his whole life leading up to the coma was quite traumatic.
Did your brother's accident contour your way of thinking? Was this the reason for your decision? Was it all too much for you to bear? Or is there something else you haven't told me? I can tell you love him dearly. I hope to love him just as much as you did.
Surprisingly, his rehabilitation sessions went far better than expected. He is showing great signs of positive recovery.
Yeah, it totally doesn't look like someone just waking up from a long coma.
Exactly. He looks like a new man compared to when he just woke up.
Should he be transferred to a care center or should he try to get back to normal life?
Both options are possible for him. Being at a care center gives stability and routine, but I think staying at home is better for him and getting him used to his natural environment again. I also suggest taking him out for some short trips. It's always an effective way for rehabilitation, especially for autistic patients.
I guess the balanced lifestyle applies to everyone, right?
Exactly.
This looks so familiar. Where could I have seen it before? I've had a new dream lately, and I've been having it repeatedly. No Jackie this time. Is it really a dream? I can fly. I become a bird. Lonely but free. Life's journey can be inspiring.
You're good, mate?
Huh?
Why are you stopping?
No, it's nothing. It's nothing.
You okay?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Some people have no life goals. Or they used to have them, but somewhere along the way they lost them. So they roam the world aimlessly. They keep going and going and going. Perhaps it's the only thing to do after a severe trauma.
Hey, are you ready to take your order now?
Yeah, sure, thanks.
Well, actually, our menu is in Chinese, but I can help you translate.
That's okay, I think you can read it.
Really? Have you studied Chinese before?
No, I haven't. Or I don't think I have. But somehow it just makes sense and I just can understand it.
Okay, but we have really special dishes. For example, Singaporean chicken rice and the shrimp soup. So it's really hard to say what they are unless you tried them before.
What I mean is, not only can I read it, but somehow I know what the dishes are.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds ridiculous, but it just happens.
Well, there is a fortune-telling book. I think in English it's called Book of Three Lives. Maybe you have this gift because of your previous incarnation.
I don't think I'm superstitious, but I might have to agree with you on that.
Some people say there is a beautiful land in the underworld that can only be entered with permission. There is no hunger, no conflict, no pain, no sorrow. It's a land where you can be released from all kinds of suffering and pain. The land is pure and blissful. It's called the Pure Land of Amitabha.
Where do you want to go?
I'm going for a nap. Are you okay? Where have you seen this?
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Jackie.
Emily.
Here you are, our pretty lady. Name's Copperfield. David Copperfield. Nice to meet you.
Is this a joke? Mr. David Copperfield. I thought you were much older.
Is that important? I have something amazing to show you. Please, sit down. First, I want you to clear your mind. Close your eyes now. On the count of 3, open your eyes. You will be ready to change. 1, 2, 3. Isn't it more comforting to think of magic and the supernatural powers as otherworldly? The inconceivable, the unexplainable, the unbelievable.
Well, I guess it depends on how unbelievable that specific situation is.
You want to score big or small?
Big. That's not very impressive. That's either beginner's luck or a simple trick of the dice.
Go on, you try. And if you get the same result, you buy me a drink.
What? I think you're confused. Loser buys? What kind of gambling rules do you play by?
Let's go for small scoring this time. And if I get the same result or bigger than you, I lose. Lucky much? You, my friend, can get rich at a casino without even having to try.
This is only working because there's nothing at stake. If I bet anything, I'll lose right away.
But you're winning now.
That's because it's not gambling.
If our reality becomes fantasy, our whole life would become utopia.
Maybe, but it doesn't exist.
Are you speaking from experience or assumption? You're familiar with the red pill, blue pill story, right?
Of course. I watched the movie.
So, which one will you choose? Still decide?
No, I don't know.
Do you know, nowadays, people in politics exchange the metaphor between the pills. Blue can be red, and red can be blue. Does your decision matter? Does the truth matter? My treat next round. How about vodka?
I never thought I'd like vodka. It's too dry and too harsh. But I always do weird things when I'm with you. The first time I tasted vodka was in a weird place in a weird time. Now I'm doing weird things without you.
You go.
Thank you. think I'm that lucky? See, I don't think so. Come over. Let's test it again. Where did you go? You scared me.
I went to chase birds. I found this.
What are you thinking?
Are we real? Like sometimes the life I draw on paper seems more real.
Maybe you're right. Maybe our inner thoughts, emotions, and point of view create a more real world. When we aren't conscious, at least.
Being silent keeps me apart from normality and presents my abstract. That gives me peace.
When did you completely stop talking? Was it after the accident? Your sister never really mentioned her family.
No. Since we left our father.
Jackie only told me he had drinking problems. She never really hinted it was that serious.
It was.
Did he abuse the both of you? And your mother?
Our mother passed away when I was 4 years old. We have been on our own since then.
Does he still live in Stockholm?
Who cares? I hate him and can't wait to see him dead. I believe if Jackie made wishes before she died, it would be the same wishes that I have now.
I'm forever indebted to you. Your burdens are now mine to bear. This debt I can never fully repay. The inebriating effects of alcohol. The poison that breaks the boundary between reality and fanciful. For me and some others, it gives us the courage to be decisive.
Here is where I was given life. where I wander around. Here I move about freely. Mother says I won't get far. This kind of daydreaming endangers my future. Yet I'm curious about the world. Here, I'm at peace with where I'll end up.
Hey, finally returned my calls. How are you?
Hey, sorry. I've been quite busy lately. I'm still at the film festival in the States and gotta go to another one in 2 weeks.
I want to keep working on my project, but do you think there's any chance for me? Like realistically, do you see them offering me a showcase?
The competition out here is really tough. Frankly, the chances of you being picked are slim to none. But you should keep writing. Maybe you'll have a better chance next year.
Oh, wow, okay. Thank you.
I met someone here at the fest who may find your work interesting, and he is looking to invest in different pieces. But the problem is, well...
Yeah?
He probably doesn't have the patience to read through an English script.
Okay.
He's from China. Not exactly. Half Chinese, half Japanese. Never mind. The point is, he doesn't speak English well. Forget I mentioned anything. I gotta run now. Talk to you later.
Hello?
Bye.
Hello? I can hear very well, but when you get home...
Sometimes humans choose to ignore facts, to keep hope alive, to nurture a sweet, fragile dream. I don't know if I'm flying or walking, but no matter what, I keep moving without a destination. People imply a wanderer as a bird without legs, because he will fly endlessly. But such a bird doesn't exist. Everyone needs rest. We all feel lonely when we leave. Our family, our friends, who never truly understand us. And to fill that deep, gaping hole of nothingness, we dream the most beautiful dream. I've been having the same dream lately. I ignore everyone's advice, and I fly to very far away lands. Then I black out. Once I awaken, I've forgotten everything.
Do you still remember that bedtime story that Mom used to tell us? About the bird who befriended the human? I think she called it the crested ibis. It's quite a remarkable friend to Mom. To us. To anyone who allowed it to be. I'm tired. Can you help me? Just give me a boost. If there is such a thing as reincarnation, I don't want to be a human again. I can tell you'll join after me.
They walk and walk. They are just walking. Until the bond is broken. Until our hearts are severed, separating us forever. What are you thinking about? As a father, was he that bad? Is there no other choice but to kill him?
What else do you want to share?
I regret being so repugnant, being to my kids.
I see. What did you say to them when your wife passed away?
I don't know what I said. I guess I said I was willing to trade them, their lives, for my wife's life. And that's why they hate me so much.
You said that when you drank. What made you think they are responsible for your wife's death?
Actually, I'm responsible for my wife's death.
Okay. That's it for today. The medication I'm prescribing you has to be taken every day. Please do not stop taking it unless you have consulted me.
Sometimes we encounter a time mismatch, but we never know if it's a loss or a gain.
Stockholm police.
Come in.
Hi.
Hi.
Is it Archer?
This is Archer, all right.
Hi, so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, finally. It's about time.
Yeah, and thank you for letting me document your project.
Oh, thank you for documenting it. This right here is my partner in crime.
Hi.
Thomas is the IT guy.
Oh, I see. Wow. This looks amazing.
Oh, thank you, thank you. This isn't, it's a bit of a rough patch, right? So we are still working on it, but I tell you, the end result will be fantastic.
Wow, I can imagine. So is it okay if we start?
Yeah, I guess it's okay, right?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, great, yeah, sure.
Okay. So, can you introduce yourself and describe the role that you have of this project?
Of course I can. My name is Archer. I am the writer and director of this project.
Okay, so I've heard that this project is divided into different stages. And are you in the second stage right now?
Yes, right now we are in the second stage. The first stage is much more of a visionary stage, where you are sitting much like the public. And the second stage we're aiming to have a little bit more of interaction.
Okay, I see. That sounds so exciting. Would you say that there is an important message of the film?
See, it's the question of reality is one that I've always been fascinated by. And with this sort of like hoping to reach a point where we question whether what we are interacting with and what we are seeing is real.
Wow, and also when it comes to all these different characters, are they real or are they fictional, especially when it comes to Emily? Do you have a special relationship with her?
What is my relationship to Emily?
Hey, Emily. Hi. This is Archer, of course. How are you? Good to hear. Good to hear. Listen, I have 2 tickets to this play that I would really want to see, and I was kind of wondering if you wanted to go with me. That was our first date, the best moment I ever had. Later on, I realized it was also our last date. Hi, excuse me.
Hi.
I'm here for room 322.
Yeah, okay. You know the way, right?
Yes.
I think you're familiar with it.
I am, thanks. Come in. Hi, Doctor.
Hi, Archer.
Hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Any improvements?
Unfortunately, no. The suicide attempt had a horrific effect on her body. Right now, it's all come down to her and how much will she has to survive. Let's hope she doesn't give up herself. We are doing everything we can. I've grown quite fond of her.
Oh, I didn't see you come in. How are you?
I'm fine. I've just been very busy lately, so I rarely go out for lunch.
Same as usual, right?
Yes, please.
Hey, Archer.
Hey, what's up?
What a coincidence. Nice to meet you, man.
You too, man. You too.
Nice to meet you.
You too. You too.
So, how's things?
Yeah, it's good, I guess. How's things with you?
Well, I've just been to the hospital.
Same here. You visit Emily often?
Well, not really. This is like the 3rd time. But I want to check up on her and see her. Perhaps we should show more care. Usually we all feel lonely, not knowing if other people care for us. But we need to feel that. We need to see it.
Is everything all right, Archie? Where are you stopping?
Sorry, I just...
Come on, let's go.
Let's go. We all have trauma in our hearts that can't be shared. You're not alone. I keep having the same dream recently. The dream is so real. I can't help but questioning if it is really a dream. I dream that you leave this world, but not dead. You just become a bird and fly away. Fly to the parallel universe where you have fun. You enjoy life with whomever you are and whoever you like. Are you having such a dream now? For some reason, I have a feeling you are writing my story while I am writing yours. When we chase something, but we can't get it, it leaves us longing, and the thing we want becomes an illusion of hazy beauty. But the mystery of perfection will be unveiled gradually during the chase. Then we find it is not as good as we expected. Seeking process at the same time is also losing process. And the day we get what we chased also means the day that it all ends.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Vodka in the morning?
Well, it looks like it, doesn't it? Would you like some?
No, I'm good. Yeah, thanks anyway.
Oh, no problem. Are you sure? You seem doubtful. So, how's it going?
I was working on the modeling on Jackie based on your script last night, and I thought, can I ask you a question?
Of course you can ask me any question you want. I'm not going to guarantee an answer though.
I mean, is Jackie actually an imaginary lover of Emily? I mean, does she exist in the real story?
It's an interesting question. What do you think?
Never mind. I'll manage.
Yes, you will. This is going to be my final script.
Sorry? Say again?
I said you're doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. By the way, here are the sequences of the VR shorts. Do you want to check them out now and see if you want to use them in your script?
Yes. I would love to. Can I go one time?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, perfect. All right, you shooting me in?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you when.
Are you ready?
It's cold. It's quiet. It's the best place. I tend to ask myself, what if? What if I'm going to choose wrong? What if I can't bear the consequence like I think I can? Or what if I really know the answer inside me? And this is my wish to make it as a solution. Do you hear the footsteps? Do you feel how heavy and how slow it is? I don't hear it, and I don't feel it. I always wondered what I would say if the world ended in a minute. What comes up in our mind at the last moment? What will we think of right before we die? Let's see. You never know till you try. It's what people always said. What if I still don't know after I try? Can I face the consequence? I just know one thing. The last moment is so long. It's so long, it goes on and on. Long enough for me to think up whatever I can come up with. What have you come up with? Some people of faith and no faith believe in a pure land of infinite life. The legend says that many years ago, a monk made a series of vows. One of them promised that all who had faith in him would be reborn in his paradise. They would live there in bliss until they themselves found enlightenment. And a paradise his land is. It is beautiful. It is peaceful. There is no hunger, no conflict, no sorrow, no pain, no guilt. There is no fear. This land is ruled by the Buddha Amitabha. His name means infinite life. His paradise is called Sukhavati, or pure land. People of faith and no faith use meditation to transform their lives, to find their pure land. All suffering is released. It flies away as easily as the ibis. Here, the earthly freedom of birds belongs to people too. What wouldn't we give to grow old in a place like this? She is in her pure land, a pure land of pure love. Everything will be all right.
You think I'm being irrational?
Does it matter to you what I think?
Nice try.
You mentioned dreams.
Actually, just one dream. I've wondered for a long time now, ever since I was a child, if my life is just a dream. If all our lives is just a dream.
Perhaps a way of devaluing your life.
How do you mean?
If your life, if all our lives are, as you put it, just a dream, then they matter less.
Not necessarily. I mean, who's to say death isn't the wake-up, the start of reality?
The point is, it's impossible to know. If you are dead, then quite obviously you are no longer conscious. And without consciousness, on what grounds can we judge what is a dream and what is reality?
Quite a dilemma, huh? It's a risk I might be willing to take. Besides, wanting to wake up isn't the same thing as not wanting to fall asleep.
You wish you hadn't been born?
I don't know. Human survival is drilled into us, right? It's instinctive. It's in our DNA. But what if your survival depends on hating and hurting others? What then?
Isn't death an easy way out from those feelings? Is it perhaps not better to challenge and heal?
Not every condition can be healed.
True, but most can be treated. That's why you're here now.
I think for me it's the difference between knowing what to do and doing it. I'm clear about knowing, less sure about doing.
That's natural.
You don't have to put me at ease all the time. I feel I'm being true to myself. Isn't that what psychiatrists want us to be?
The truth is paramount. So is your well-being, your health.
Taking one's life is perhaps the truest thing any of us can ever do. Or are you going to tell me it's cowardly?
It doesn't matter what I think on that subject.
Okay, I get it, but humor me. Do you think people who take their own lives are cowards?
No. No, I don't.
I think it can be brave. Noble.
It's devastating for those left behind.
If we preoccupy ourselves with thinking how others will judge us, how can we truly better ourselves?
There's a fine line, but selfishness is rarely noble.
I'm tired. Really tired. Sometimes, you know, you really think you've changed. That you're different. Almost a new person. That you're not the past of you anymore. But then you wake up and you're still yourself. You realize that was you all along. You just didn't know.
If you think life is a dream, and that reality awaits at the end of that dream, it follows that you think each morning when you wake up, you're waking up within a dream.
That's about right.
So, whether this reality is a dream or not, there is certainty. When your head hits the pillow at night, you know, barring an unlikely health disaster, that you will wake up each morning.
But I still wish I hadn't gone to sleep in the first place.
That you hadn't been born?
That I hadn't been born.
And yet you were. We all were.
We don't choose to be born, yet we can sometimes choose to die.
Choice is complex, but it can be wonderful. Sometimes it seems completely random. Sometimes it seems like a consequence of prior actions. But is it? Perhaps you tend to believe in the theory of randomness. So if things happen, they happen. Just let it happen. Don't push it.
I need the bathroom. Excuse me.